Hello everyone, Unholy Perfection here, and I'm still sick, but I do have some big news for you guys. Recently, you remember me posting the Skyblocks and channel update video. Well, I've got some more news, sort of related to that. We have recently brought the twinleaf server back up. It is a brand new map, so you can expect to see some new gameplay of that coming soon. I hit a button, I'm not sure what it did. But as you can see, I'm not currently on the twinleaf server. I am actually on a new server, which is being hosted by me and Narsmao right now. I'll toss a channel link for him in the description. But me and him are hosting a Tekkit server. This is going to be a whitelisted server, just like twinleaf. And for this one, if you're whitelisted on twinleaf, you are whitelisted here. So if you want to get onto the server, you will need to apply through Alex, who is the owner of the original twinleaf server. That's partly because this server will also be used for any and pretty much all of the special events on the twinleaf server, as well as Tekkit. I'm killing myself. I should fly for water, or just to get out of here. There's water this way. Fly! Or not. Let's get some regen going. Normally I'm not cheating stuff in, other than all this stuff. I was testing some stuff out on the server, making sure everything was working and there wasn't intense amounts of lag, which it seems to run extremely smooth. We had quite a few people on it the other day and we were having no problems with it whatsoever. Me and Nars, for the most part, will not be doing a lot in single-player survival. We are going to be working together like we did on the old server, except this time we are going to be doing a lot of admin-related things with the server and a whole bunch of other stuff like that we may not have as much time to record on here, or even on twinleaf. I noticed that ever since this came up, I've just had no time to do anything else. The twinleaf only opened about hour and a half ago. The server went down for a while. We weren't sure why. Ended up being a problem with the console, but that was fixed by the great people at Creeper Host. I now have frames. Let's put some frames down here randomly. This will be going up this pipe, I think, right? Or get deleted. I hope they get deleted. But yeah, so that's some good news. I'm thinking of, me and Nars, we are thinking of making this a non-whitelisted server. We've got a bit of work with plugins to do. We don't have any plugins at the moment because we have to get a program to install the plugins, because Creeper Host doesn't actually support Tekkit Classic version 1.3.2, I think, or no, 3.1.2. They only support the other Tekkits, so for plugins, we are going to have to manually install them all, which is fine with me. It gives me more of a choice. I don't have to worry about if Creeper Host has it for me to just hit the button to install, though it will be a bit more work. For banned items, it'll be basic. We'll probably have nukes banned. There will be some form of protections that you can protect your land. We're not sure what we're going to use for that. We're not going to use grief protection, I don't think, or whatever that one was called. I can't remember the name now, just because it's at times stupid and confusing, and not everybody knows how to use it, so we're going to look for something else where you can just claim your land. Maybe we'll do factions. Maybe we'll do something else. We've got some other plugins that we need to do so that we can set spawns, and we want to add world edit so that we can actually build a spawn without having to place every single block. That'll also allow me to fix all these holes that me and Nars have made. I'm not sure why we made them, but we did. Regen. Oh, forget. There we go. I'm really bad for flying into lava. I need to get that deleted. Just dirt delete this source block, if there is even one. There's not, so just let it disappear without walking in it again. This, I believe, is a source block, though. Maybe. No, it wasn't. Oh well, got rid of that lava. Yeah, we got a lot of holes. We didn't make these holes on purpose. I accidentally right-clicked with this a few times, which does quite a bit of damage. Left-clicking does as well, but not as much. So yeah, that's the big news. So if you guys want to get whitelisted on this server, as well as the twinleaf server, it's fairly simple. All you truly need is to have a Skype account and a Minecraft account, because we interview you over Skype. We prefer not to have to have whitelisted sheets that you just fill out. We want to work around your time, know when you're available, and things like that. It just helps us improve the server so that it's enjoyed by the public a bit more than, say, if we were just to say, fill out this application. Because I've been on servers where you fill out an application, they accept you thinking that you're a great guy, and anybody can lie in an application. And I've seen a lot of people that have lied in applications, playing on many whitelisted servers, as well as people that they read the server description and they just didn't enjoy the server itself. So we will physically talk to you about what the server has on it instead of just description, go type thing. If you do record gameplay, that will help you. If you record on the server, it will help you get ahead. We're not whitelisting too many people. This server is only for 20 people at the moment. I'll probably expand it to 40 if needed. I'm not sure what twinleaf SMP is at the moment, but I can tell you that that is not the largest number either. That is one plan below the one I'm using here, which I believe I'm using the zombie plan, which has 2 gigs of RAM and a whole bunch of other stuff. But even with just 2 gigs of RAM, I can do pretty much everything I need to. I would bring up the page that has all the server information, but that also has my account details, which I'm not going to show to anybody because I don't want to get hacked. I am paying for this server with NARS. We're paying about $10 each per month, so it's $20.07 per month to purchase the server. Or there's other plans that you can do if you really wanted to. I tend to not pay attention to the really expensive ones because I don't plan to have a very big server yet. But one thing you should know is if this does become a non-whitelisted server and anybody can play on it, it won't be up 24/7 because we will take it down for special events for twinleaf server members only. Just because that was one of the purposes of building this server, was so that we could host special events on something other than the official twinleaf server. That way anybody that is whitelisted there doesn't have to participate, and they can still do what they'd like to do. But we may do times where people that are not whitelisted can join us, so it's not like you're missing out completely, but you will definitely get more out of it getting whitelisted to twinleaf than just playing without being whitelisted. So I'm going to leave that up to the people that are actually playing on the server, whether they want to try and get whitelisted or not. For the moment, it is whitelisted, just because there's so many people that will try and join it when they see a new Techie Classic server, because there are not many left. I was searching for a good one. I couldn't find one that was still A, online, or B, decent with no lag, or available where I live. Because I'm in Canada, not every server is supported in Canada. Some of them are only the United States, or Australia, or the UK, I saw a few. But this server is supporting pretty much everywhere. Not sure where it's being hosted from. It's either Atlanta or... why'd I put that in there? It's Atlanta or somewhere else like that. So, if it is Atlanta, I believe it reaches all the way to Australia. So, That way it is a mostly worldwide server. Server rules are pretty standard. No griefing, no stealing. There will be PvP arenas where PvP is allowed, but other than that, there's no PvP. PvP might not even be allowed. I don't know if I'll even bother making a PvP arena. I might just say PvP is only for special events. And I might say one day a week we'll do a PvP event. Something like that. I don't know. All depends what comes up later on. There will be no nukes, because I don't want people nuking each other. I'll be limiting the explosives as much as I can. I'll probably leave in TNT. But the second somebody griefs somebody's house or makes a large crater somewhere, it will be removed, and that person will be banned. So I will warn you, I'm not afraid to ban people. If you are playing on the server and you do like it, sooner or later I'll build a downloads page. If you want us to upgrade the server, make a new server for something else, you can donate and specify what you want that money to go towards, and if possible, that's what it will go towards. Or if you're one of those people that you've always wanted to have a server, you've got the money for the server, but you don't know how to set it up and host it, I'd be willing to manage your server for you, do all the plugins, modding, all that type of stuff. You'd still have full control. I would not take any control from you, nor will I charge you anything. I'll do it for free, just because I like doing it and I'm a nice guy. So you don't have to worry about me trying to steal your money. I won't, because I'm not going to see your money. You put it towards Creeper Host would be my suggestion, just because it's simple and it's inexpensive. The servers are also very nice, so like you can see, I've got no lag. I'm the only one on the server right now, but I still don't have any lag at all. I've got a bunch of stuff running. I had items flowing through this pipe at one point today. I've got items flowing through pipes over here, which I need to set this exact same thing up over there later to delete a bunch of items that I don't want. How full are these chests? So that's got copper in it. That's got flowers in it. And that's got glass fiber cable in it. Let's remove that. But it is a nice server. The community of people that play on this server and on the twinleaf server is just amazing. Everybody's very friendly. Zombies, on the other hand, not so much. They like to get in the way and try and kill you. Creepers like to blow up your stuff. Gets a little annoying. Didn't realize it was full. Whoops. Energy link. There. Ow. But we haven't had any problems with the flying rings or anything, so you don't have to worry about any bugs at the moment. If you build something, it will work. Quarries work. Pretty much everything works that we've tried. Things that do massive damage to the world will not work unless you are opt, and asking for opt will get you banned, because I don't like when people start asking me for that. It's annoying. And getting opt also gives you access to all the commands of the server, which I'm not having either. So no, we're not looking for staff, for those that are wondering. You can apply if you'd like, but there's not a very good chance of you being part of this team, because we've got 4 people on staff already, and that's 4 people between 2 servers. That's plenty of people for us. Most of us have done it multiple times in the past, or at least half of us have. I'm not sure what Alex and Trav have done, but me and Nars have both been moderators and or admins in the past, so we know what we're doing. We aren't complete noobs to server hosting. And we also know how to deal with people. So don't expect to come on thinking, oh yeah, I can do whatever I want, because these guys don't know how to deal with things. I've had to deal with some pretty nasty situations on some servers, so I can definitely deal with you. I also go to a high school with 2,000 people, which helps deal with people, because there are some very annoying people at that high school. I'm not going to name any names, because that'd be mean. But I will say they're annoying people. I hate being sick. Ouch. Oh, freaking skeleton. I'm going to sleep in a moment, but yeah. And for those of you that haven't been watching my videos lately, you probably don't know. I don't even know if I've said this, but part of the reason I don't post many videos is I am doing co-op with Rogers Mobile, which is Rogers is a company in Canada that has cell phone service. Like, they provide cell phone, home phone, internet, cable, a whole bunch of other stuff. They're one of the best in the country. No offense to members of Bell, I just personally don't like it. No, Nars doesn't like Bell's internet either. He's in a bad spot for internet for Bell. But Rogers, he's like right beside the station, so he's got great internet from Rogers, but nothing from Bell. I've been with Rogers because my dad used to work, or he still does, but he works with Rogers. Get your employee discount. So, yeah. So I do co-op with them, and Rogers Mobile isn't actually phones. Like, there's a division of Rogers called Rogers Mobile that deals with cell phones and other things. But my specific part of Rogers Mobile is mobile television. So anything that is not done in a studio, which includes city council meetings and OHL, which is Ontario Hockey League, which is for those of you that live out of the country or in another country, hockey that's played within my province. I go to those games. Normally I run a soundboard. Sometimes I am on camera, graphics, or I'm going to be learning how to switch and control different functions on the camera from within the truck. But yeah, that's taking a lot of time out of my life, because for one production I can be there for up to 12 hours. Even though it's only once in a while, it does last quite a long time. So I don't get a lot of spare time to do everything I want to do. I accidentally broke everything here, except the tools that I didn't want to break, which is good. But yeah, so that's the important news and a bit of stuff that you guys now know about me that you might not have. For the channel, I mentioned a bunch of stuff in the last video, but I'm not sure if all that is going to be true. I know Twinleaf I will be doing a series on again once I start it up. I'm not removing the videos from my channel that are already up, but I have removed the other ones from my computer to make space for new recordings, because the other ones were garbage. Mod spotlights and mod pack spotlights, I'm not sure. I've been having some problems with mod packs and mods and stuff like that lately. Tekkit Classic is the only one that I always have working with my crappy computer. Is that uranium? What am I at? Why did that stop? Oh, because I stopped it. Okay, so, not that button, F3. Damn it, that came up. I'm at Y64. Huh. Whoa. There we go. Why is that coming up when I'm shifting? Oh, that's annoying. Oh. But yeah, that's life. So, once again, if you want on the server and I don't decide to make it so that you can get on without being whitelisted, I will put a link to Alex's YouTube channel. I'm not sure what he wants you to do with whitelisting, but I will say to just put into his comments, I'd like to be whitelisted, my Skype name is blank, and my in-game name is blank. By blank, I mean whatever your name is. And then you can ask him to contact you over Skype. You can give him a little bit of information on yourself. I'm working on putting together a website as well. Well, I've already built it, but I want to add some stuff to it before I post it live. I will include it in the description of the video as well. I cannot guarantee you that it will be working fully. If it says underneath the title of the website, which will be in the top left corner of the site, I believe, if it says still more to come, it probably means it's not finished yet. That, or if it says beta version of site. I'm not sure what the last thing I put up there. I'll probably switch it over to unfinished, something like that. But yeah, so I'll link that down below as well. Let's just name off a list of what I've got linked down there. So below will be Alex's channel, Narza's channel, my website. The subscribe and like button is also down below if you'd like to hit that. I may include Trav's channel. I'm not sure. He's not recording anymore, so I'll probably include it anyway, but don't be surprised if I don't. Unless he's going to start recording again, I probably won't, because there's no point on going and subscribing to somebody that's dropped out of YouTube. Right? I don't know. Maybe I'll add him, just for the sake of it. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'd like you to enjoy the rest of your day because I can't enjoy mine when I'm sick. Alright guys, I'll see you later.